a village, a town, a city, or a country should have art, because art is the expression, the reaction of people to their surroundings.
So the Art Gallery of Current is exhibiting A Certain Detour by artist Charley Farrero. He is a ceramic artist out of Meacham, Saskatchewan. Charley is originally from Paris, France, and then chose to reside and immigrate to Canada and Meacham. He's an incredibly prolific artist. He's been creating ceramic work since 1972. I would imagine he has made thousands of ceramic objects, and knowing Charley and what I have seen of his studio and what we have right now in this exhibition, A Certain Detour, I am certain every piece is as unique as the next. We have over 50 pieces in this exhibition that are both wall hanging pieces, which is quite great, and then also all of the standalone sculptures. So it does feel like it really fills the room. But knowing Charley and how prolific of an artist he is, it was only fitting to be showing this much of his work. Another thing to note, with the exception of 2 works, all of the work that was created for this exhibition has been done in the last, I think 2018 is the oldest work.
This is the start of a great relationship.
I know. This was an opportunity to work with someone whose work I had long admired and whose work always shifts. So Charley's work will always look like Charley's work because it's so much of him inside the work. But over the decades of his practice, it's really altered and taken all these certain detours, which is one of the reasons why we titled the exhibition as it is. This is kind of another one of Charley's certain detours to make more sculptural work, less functional work.
So when I came in here, on July 2nd, I just said, wow, did I do all that in 3 years? Of course, I looked how the newer pieces that I've not seen, that just made them and just put them in the crate. And I never see them, even in my own little gallery, I never seen them installed. So I went there first. And of course, you become critical and say, did I put the right title on that one? Well, you never see it before, all of it on display like that. It's something that all your little children here, in one room. Big history, because a lot of pieces they are my stories. You feel a little bit in awe. First, you really respect the installation, the grouping of things, the way that they had done it. I've had a lot of shows, but not with that amount of work. I'm really happy that she gave me that opportunity to start first, and I'm really happy because as a new director, this is a new show, which is fairly powerful. And so I hope she gains some credit for as being the curator of this thing. My influences come from everything. I watch something on TV or some political situation, that happened either historically or recent. Some of the segregation in the States. In the little village of Meacham, they took down the elevator. So that was kind of traumatic. I've been with that giant companion, the side of my studio there, for about 4 years. I made 6 pieces of the elevator in different situations. Crushed down, on a funeral cottage. Of course, young people say, oh, you must have been influenced by the funk movement of the 70s. Of course, you cannot help it to have some formal influence. But I don't belong to a movement. I got my own voice. Is that a Volkswagen?
That's a Volkswagen. We had a red one.
Did you?
And then I have a semi and I have a motorbike, and then I'm going to add them all.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Is that an ode to your husband's
Yes.
work?
And he's going to retire, so.
Oh, he's going to retire, so.
It's always like a fantastic opportunity if you have an artist who has teaching in their background and enjoys teaching. It's a fantastic opportunity for our community and our community members to kind of get a glimpse inside of how he makes his work.
Saskatchewan's got to have clouds.
And the other fantastic part of it is that it gives our local artists another opportunity to work in a different medium or a different style or a different genre than what they're familiar with. So anytime I could use the opportunity of bringing a specialist in their own field to be able to teach a workshop or a class is something I think is just so valuable to the community.
First, when I came to Canada, I feel really free. It was a welcoming country, and I changed my profession. Here, it was an opportunity. My studio, it's a huge ceramic studio, and I've built several kilns. I can use any equipment, and you can travel anywhere. You can send the work anywhere. I mean, my work is all over the world. But now I'm just a little more personal and selfish. I mean, I'm reaching 3/4 of a century, so you don't know how much time you have left. And I've got so much to do. I want a reaction from the public, the viewer. I want them to be surprised, happy, be funny, smile, be angry at what I'm saying. I want a reaction from the viewer.
I think it was great. I haven't seen those kind of ceramics quite like that. Very thought-provoking. There were several pieces in there. The signs kept saying, don't touch, don't touch. And there's so many pieces I wanted to reach out and touch. Shake a hand of an orange with an arm. And then the NAFTA piece with the eagle and the Canadian on top and Mexico on the bottom. Very thought-provoking. The cigarette butts underneath the bones. But almost all of his pieces you look at and you see whimsical and you see very serious stuff. And so very, very interesting. I've likely enjoyed this as much as anything I've seen in this gallery for quite some time.
So I think it's always great to showcase Saskatchewan and local artists in your community, to your community. There's inevitably going to be a connection or a reality that our community will connect to because it is created in our space that we're familiar with, or a space similar to ours. It's great to be able to find connections between our community members and the art that we are exhibiting here. It's also great when we're bringing in work from away or that's a little bit more different or unique to us, is that it's also a way for us to kind of stretch our experiences and broaden our minds as well. This is one of those pieces where it kind of does both with Charley. He's a very experienced traveler. He's lived and exhibited around the globe. He's originally from Paris and has chosen Saskatchewan. So he kind of is bringing us kind of both. He's showing us the reality of our lives back to us, and then he's also showing us some of his life to us as well.
Are you an artist who's interested in appearing on maxTV Local? Email us at max.local@sastel.com.